Hi and welcome back to Middy Explores, and today I'm following a viewer's suggestion. Now, quite a while back when I filmed Lutterwoth station and the leading up to where the road crossed it and it's lost now, I said there was nothing between there and the top of the Great Central Walk, which you can see a video of if you follow the links at the end, which took you into the top of Rugby. So it turns out I was wrong. I was pointed out there is some bits, Pete, and they're all around Shawell. So today we're looking through the countryside, you can see behind me, and finding the bits of the GCR that I missed. Not too far away from Leicester, and I'll say in between the bit between Lutterwoth and Rugby. So I thought it had all gone, and vast swathes of it are gone, to be fair. But there is some bits left, some real crackers. So we're going to have a look at those today. Hope you enjoyed the journey. And also, good to be back. And this is our first video of 2023. So Happy New Year to you all. A bit late with that, but there we go. So let's see what we can find today. Right, so the Great Central Railway, this is where this is the cutting. Fairly impassable down there. The road that cut through is there. There used to be a bridge, and that takes us into Lutterworth station, which is just over there. So if you watched the last video, that's what you would have seen. The cutting is still there. Now what I'm stood on used to be a bridge, but it's been infilled. It's completely gone, basically. They've completely got rid of it. So what we're going to do is go down here, which is the cutting. You can see the Great Central there, and this is towards Shawell. So this is the section. I thought there was nothing left, and I've now found out there is stuff left. So basically now down off the road, I see some remains here of a bridge that sat here. I'll try and get a photo of it. I did see a photo of it once, but I haven't been able to find it since. You can see remains all here of once mighty bridge that went, a road bridge that went over there. Now completely gone. Like you can see basically where it went, which was right here. I see some remains down there. Old fence post there, that's probably original. And we're just going along the GCR, so I think this is just used as a footpath now. I don't think it's a public footpath. I think it's just an area where people walk. See, the cutting here is quite big as well. Let's see what we can see. So joined with Sam and Daisy today for our first outing of the new year. After a pretty dismal December. But we're all better now. And hopefully see some bricks and different things here in the ground. I'm not sure exactly if there's any signals around here or anything else. Here's the remains of a go-kart. Not sure what we had along here really. Ah, is that something? No. So we're just carrying on the track bed for a bit, which is quite nice. Beautiful fresh morning. We've definitely got remains here. Let's see what we can find, if there's anything left. You can see the cutting here. Actually, I think what I'm stood on is where they've swept it, basically swept it all up. So there we go, look at that. A lot down here at the moment, except some falling over. There we go. So we're definitely on track bed now to see the stones. So this is where the Great Central goes once we get out of Lutterwoth, and then as I said before, well, the remains of something. I think it's a fence. I can't see any more. That's definitely something. Let's see if we can find a way back onto the GCR. So we're definitely on the GCR here, and I've got a feeling as we go up here it disappears, because this will be track bed, and then once it did a right angle turn, I think it went directly along there, straight down there. There's the road. That's the Sam modelling the road. So the GCR basically went straight across here and straight through there. Now our next stop is over there where, as I've already said, one of our viewers basically sent me a comment saying I've missed a bit, so that's what I'm going to film today. So we did come this far before, but you can see here the GCR is basically lost. You can see the M1 over there, but yeah, there's not a lot left of this bit, it's just gone. But we'll go up there next on the road to Shawell. So we have our first bridge that I missed of the day. So this is not looking in great condition, definitely falling away here. God, look at that. So this is bridge, I think this is bridge number 430 on the GCR. So I'll show you where we just came from. So if we go look straight over this one, classic GCR design, as we can see. Now if we go right, so that is track bed there, completely filled in. But if we go straight through that line, those trees you see right in the distance is where we've just left it at Lutterwoth. So you can still see track bed there. I'll try and get a good look at this bridge. So you can see there 430, and then this side is all overgrown. You can see the track bed here clearly going down there towards Shawell. It looks in fairly good order down there, to be fair. I'm going to try and get a quick look at it. Just want to see the bridge itself. So it's clearly still intact. Look at those capping stones there. As you know, I've got a bit of a thing about those. And it looks, this end looks in quite good order, but the other end has definitely fallen away. I can't get down there. It's a shame. It seems to be all in. There's a great big bull over there. My God, it is huge. I'm definitely not going in there. Right. Just see if I can see a little bit of it here. I think we should be able to. Oh yeah, she's in great order. Absolute beauty of a bridge. And look at that. That is in really good order. Slightly different looking design to what we've seen before. You see the metal going across with brick over the top. This is fairly undisturbed. In great order. Lovely old bridge. So we'll just get a bit closer here. Not falling over. There, look at that. That's the first bridge of 2023. A forgotten gem in the countryside. Look at that, absolute peach. And clearly used for whatever down here. in amazingly good order. That metal is actually really good order, considering it's just been left for the last 60 years nearly now. That is crazy. Wow, look at that there though. I didn't see that. That brickwork there is in not good order at all. Let's see if I can get down here. So there it says, Bridge 430. And look at that. That is... it's actually in better order than I thought it would be. So this is track bed here. No car seat there. Oddest thing. This brickwork here is failing and failing rapidly. Now this road is closed in a couple of weeks. I wonder if they're doing anything to this. So I've got a funny feeling this isn't going to be here much longer. After initially thinking it was in good order, I don't think it's in good order at all. What a shame. What a real shame. But this is just beautifully built. And look at that, no maintenance probably for the last 60 years and it's still here. Quite severe cracking there as well. Wow. First bridge of the new year, bridge number 430 GCR. So this way towards London, this way towards Leicester. That way I should say, towards Leicester. How lovely. Used every day because it's still, the road's quite busy actually over it. There we go, brilliant. So we're just stepping inside this access, and this is classic GCR, even though it's a drainage duct. Look at that, that is definitely GCR with some sort of drainage duct down over here. Probably built at the same time, I'm not sure. But it covers this little stream, so it gives them access up here. As we go up here, I do believe we encounter a bridge. So I think this may be bridge 431. I'm guessing at that. Might be 429. 430 was the last one we went to. So let's see what we can find when we get up here. Oh, there's something. Wow, look at that. There's a big old concrete block. I don't know what that was for. Huh? I don't know. No way of telling. Well, so we're going upwards here towards the railway, or the rail track bed I should say. And then there was a bridge, agriculture occupation access bridge over the GCR here. I think we're getting to it now, and I think it's had its top taken off. So there's the public footpath. Ah, here we go. So it's had its top taken off. Here's the bridge. Oh. Typical GCR again. Blue bricks, looking a bit worse for wear. Or very worse for wear, I should say. This is still used, so we can see here it's failed quite badly. Oh wow, it's gone completely. Just careful. Get careful. So this is there's the track bed straight under the bridge. So we need to go that way a little bit, but you can see here again it's failed. So we'll get down here a bit. Oh, it's sad. It's in a terrible state of repair, really. All gone the top here. This side's not faring much better either. And then it's our classic GCR capping. And then we can get down onto the bridge there. We'll get down there in a moment onto the track bed. I think we go this way. Yes, we'll go down there onto the track. So we go down. Wow, that's a badger hole. And we go down onto the track bed. You can see this bridge is in terrible shape. It really is. It's failing all over the place. Let's see if we can get down here. There is steps, so it is a footpath. Wow, look at that. So we've got 3 arches. It's in much better condition down here than it is at the top. That's for sure. You can see there's bricks galore down there where it's failed. My word, but look at that. Absolute beauty hidden away. Hidden away. As I always say, hidden in plain sight. Wow, these hawthorn bushes are evil. I'm going to. There we go. So I'm going to go down there because we've got to go along there a little bit. Let's go on the footpath. So let's go and have a look a bit closer at this beauty. Yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at this. Totally unspoilt condition though. Blue brick all the way, as we always know. And then down here, I mean, just look at this. What a shame. Dying from the top downwards, slowly but surely. God, that some people have helped it along its way a little bit. Because these things are just immense. And they don't tend to just fall off. You know, these huge bricks. Imagine being a bricklayer throwing these around all day. They must have arms like horses' legs. There we go, track bed, GCR, looking north. It's going towards Leicester that way. But this bridge is in amazing condition. Looks a bit boggy over that side. So we're going to go along the footpath and follow this down a little bit. Because there's a real treat for us down there, which I've seen already. I was saying this was all thanks to a comment on one of my videos, which I've already shown you. Look at that, absolute beauty. Hidden away and forgotten about. And the track bed is now used as a drain for the fields, I think. Right, let's go around there, go at the top and start walking north a little bit because there's a feature we really need to see. Well, I promised you a treat, and we're on the GCR. I'm on track bed. This is going north towards Leicester there, and the bridge we've just been on is just down there. And look at that. Platelayer's hut in amazing condition. No windows, which the roof's still intact. I think the farmer uses it to store stuff in it now. But look at that, absolute beauty. And there's all sorts here. There's communication cables. I found all sorts underfoot. It's a bit treacherous because we're frozen solid today. But let's have a look at this. Look at that. Just look at that. That is an absolute beauty. And like I say, still put stuff in it, I think. Oh, wow, look. I think that used to be the fireplace. Let's go in here. There's not a lot in here. Oh, look at this. Look at that view out there. Absolutely lovely looking. And this would, of course, back in the day, straight onto the railway. The railway is literally there. That is this would be the up track, would be right there. This is going to be here for a few years yet, hopefully. There's all sorts of cables and all sorts in here. Brackets and all sorts. I don't know if they're railway related, could be just the farm. Farmer used it. But look at that, that's absolute beauty. Right, let's go out here. Show you some of the other bits I've just found. So we've got a communication cable somewhere, as Daisy. Where was it? It's there, isn't it? So there we have cable here. There's communication cable right there, which says to me sometime there may have been other things around here, because the trunking and everything else that goes at the side, I think that's the correct name for it, is all here. So this is the edge of the track here. I'm saying there we have the trunking at the edge of the track. That is unbelievable. Ouch. Why is everything in nature designed to hurt you? Especially when you're looking for something. Oh wow, look at that. It's the edge of the track there. So I'm walking north at the moment, so that is mad. Wow. See the ducting there, ducting or whatever it was called. And that one looks a bit more substantive. Look at that. There's so much around here that, as I was told about this, I completely missed it. I didn't think there was anything left of the GCR after between Lutterwoth and my video, which was the Great Central Walk, which starts just the other side of us. So that's going north there. And to track, we'll go a bit further. The track bed carries on down here. Wow, look at that. This is a real forgotten gem, really is. I don't know how far I can get. I'll walk a little bit. The hawthorns and everything down here are horrendous. Look there, you can see the ducting. Now I think I'm stuck. Yeah. There we go, pretty much impassable past this point. Right time of year to ouch to do it. That hurt. There we go. Right, look at that. Right, onwards and upwards. We'll go to the next bit, see what else we can find. Right, this is GCR. I think it was built when they put this road in, which goes up to the bridge we just looked at. So I've come back this way because I just want to go down and have a look at this, because this is definitely GCR. I think this bit here has collapsed, but this bit is intact. There's drainage underneath it. So what I'm going to do is get down there somehow and have a look at it from this way, because it will be designed in the GCR style, I feel. So if you look at this stream, this is down by the stream itself, obviously. You see the bricks, loads of bricks here where it's, but that is definitely built the same as the GCR stuff. It'd be nice to have a better look, but I don't want to tempt falling in. There we go, look at that. That is definitely built in the same style as GCR. So I think this was put in so the farmer got the access over the railway here. This one took some building, this road. It's got its own embankments and everything. So this is the road leading up to the bridge, and that hedge at the back there is the GCR going south. Look at that, that is absolutely beautiful. I guess it's a culvert, is the best way to term it. Not in the best condition, but it's even got the proper bits down here. Like all the bridges we saw or see on the GCR. Absolutely lovely. What a cracking bit of kit that is. Hidden away, forgotten about, but working perfectly. And the bottom end, at least, is structurally absolutely sound. It's just the top that's a bit messy. Look at that, fantastic. So there you can see better detail. I was talking about to come off the road here, and then there's that little culvert. Now they've built this road all the way up to that occupation access bridge that we just filmed, and then the platelayers hut is over there, and then you can see they've built all that. So this embankment with this road on, and then the GCR continues south along here. That's a fine bit of work that would be back in the day. So now we're in Shawell itself. You can see this footpath here. I think this is roughly the line of the GCR. So if you follow that hedge, that's pretty much it there. It comes down here. Now I think this used to be a bridge, which I'm stood on now. I'll try and find out, not entirely sure. And then the GCR carry on all the way down there. Now this side is inaccessible. This side is a footpath. I don't think there's a lot to see, but I'm going to have a quick nosy just to see if there is anything. Probably a footpath to Lutterwoth, you see. So this is the footpath we were on earlier when we saw the platelayers hut. Now this side is no entry because it's a quarry by the sounds. I think it's over there, the quarry. We've got all sorts of birds flying around up here. It's beautiful. This is a really nice spot. So let's have a little look. A little look down here to see what I can see, because you know we like to have a nosy on this channel, see what's around. So I think, yes, I think it was a bridge. I do believe it was a bridge. I don't think it definitely wasn't a road crossing, but I think like the other end near Lutterworth, this has been completely filled in. Let's just see. Yeah, I think this was the railway here. So like all these things, it's not an exact science. You sort of get a feel for where things are, or were, I should say. And the landscape changes this end particularly because it's been more developed as time's gone on. So I think this was certainly the track bed up here, and I'm pretty sure it follows this hedge all the way down. But we'll have a quick look up here, see what we can see, and then as we go this way now, would have gone, I think, under this road, and then the other side we can't access it all, and then it's a quarry and everything else until we get to the A5, the A5 used to have a crossing. It was taken away. I'm trying to find see what we can see really when we get there, and then we're pretty much onto the bit where we filmed before. Let's have a quick look up here, see what we can see. Right, so that's where we just were, right just down there. So this is an embankment here. There's an embankment. So I think the railway ran on top of this embankment. It's been altered a little bit as time's gone on, but it basically went down here, I think it went under the road. Now they're continuing south over the A5, which we're going to go there now and have a look at that. But I can't get to the section between there and there because it's all quarry workings, as we see here. So I'll join you the other side, and then we're going to finish in the car park where we started the Great Central Walk which I'll remember the name of. Got it written down for a change. It was Newton Lane, where we parked and started the Great Central Walk Part 1, which you'll see in the links at the end of this video. So let's continue our journey. So as we go down here, you can see track bed there. So it would have gone straight through here at one time and straight through there towards the A5. So I think there was a bridge here. I'm not entirely sure. There's lots of oddments left all over the place. Bits of brick, bits of concrete. So it's quite difficult to see really, because obviously it's been annihilated at some point. But there we go, going south. see the track bed down there, see the cutting. So we'll go down there. We can't access it at all. It's there's quarry workings and all sorts, so I've got to be really careful. So I'll join you the other side. So we are back on the track bed of the GCR looking north, and you see the cars whooshing past in the distance there. That's the M6, and because it's younger, well, that particular section is younger than the GCR, they just completely flattened it and built straight over it. So we got nothing there at all. And then we turn. And even though this is filled in, as you'll see in a moment, this is, so we're on track bed. So this is track bed here, going south now towards Rugby, and we're approaching Newton Lane Bridge, which you may or may not remember is the start of the Great Central Walk in Rugby, which I filmed, I think 2 years ago now. Coming back in the summer because I found out some other things about it, and we're going to come back when it's a little bit nicer to walk around. There's a little feature over here I just want to check out. Now you will notice it's completely buried, and this continued all the way over the Newton Road Bridge, which I'll show you in a moment. But there's some oddments here, just wanted to pick up. Don't know what that is, but it looks original. Some drainage over this side, and look at that, that's whatever that is original. Look at that, that is that's been left. That's from another age. If anybody knows what that is, if they can let me know, because it looks, it's definitely got bolt holes in it, and yeah, it's been ripped up, so it's lying on its side. So whatever that is, it wouldn't have travelled far, so I've got a feeling that was somewhere here. Is there a signal? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So I think this end was here, I think. Wow. Just look at that. Yeah, I don't know if that came from here, this area. So if anybody knows, let me know. There we go. Track bed going back north towards Leicester. And you can clearly see the M6 there. I couldn't stop on the A5. I'll put an aerial photo of it. There's nothing left of the crossing at the A5. And it's the area between there and after the M6 and where we finished filming before is there's quarry works and all sorts. I can't get on there sensibly, unless anybody tells me different. So there we go. Right, let's walk back up here and then past this infill, and then we'll see the Newton Lane Bridge. Right, so come over the top of that infill. It's the Five Arches Newton Road Bridge. Absolute peach of a bridge. Now apparently this was buried for quite a long time, been infilled, and they've basically dug it out. I don't think I knew that last time I came here. Probably why it's in such good condition, to be fair. So the link to that video will be at the end, but I'm going to put it there as well. And we walk, basically I walked all the way from here all the way into Rugby. So there we go. So we've got the infill here, and then you basically see where they really dug it back out. And there's track bed going all the way down there. So there we go. That's our first adventure of 2023. And thank you to the viewer, you know who you are, who sent me the message saying, please have another look, especially around the area between Lutterwoth and here, that there is more. Yes, a lot of it has gone, as I've shown on the video, but there is some little gems still left behind that we can look at. And then of course, this little beauty on Newton Road here. I'll say the links to this video that carry on from here are all above if you want to carry on watching. And as for today, Again, thank you for watching. Thank you all the subscribers. Happy New Year to you all, and I'll see you all very soon. You take care. Bye.